here with former world champion Timothy Bradley. Thank you so much for your time. You're somebody who's spoken very highly of Rohan Polanco, and I want you to expand on. I remember for a while he was number 2 on your list. Talk to me about seeing his progression. You've seen pretty much most of his fights live and in person. Talk to me about what you see and like in Rohan.
Well, as you know, if you don't know, Rohan is a type of fighter that basically lives in the gym, literally lives in the gym, stays in the gym, stays in shape year round. Has a really good team behind him. His trainer, very knowledgeable trainer as well. I'm looking for boxing skills. Rohan, he fits that bill. Great boxing skills. Relies heavy on the Philly shell or the Mayweather shoulder roll. Very good at distance. Sharp puncher. Hard puncher as well. Good counter puncher. Has shown good movement. And he's been able to deal with the styles that top-ranked matchmakers have put him in front of him. So, and he's been honest. I love fighters that are really honest with their assessments, that really believe in themselves, and Rohan believes in himself as well. But, particular styles that usually give him fits is a style that we're going to see, tomorrow. Boxers, guys that, fight off the back foot, guys that he got to go hunt down. Typically he likes guys that come forward to where he can counter, bring him in, and he can counter him. So it's going to be a really good test for him, man. But as far as, now, every test they put in front of him, he makes it look easy. And when you make it look easy, that lets me know that, hey, you the real deal.
Where do you think he's going to fit in 147? We've seen Boots move up. He left 2 of the belts. We got Brian Norman fighting, Devin Haney.
I think he could be the best 147 pounder out there.
Right now?
Right now.
Wow. Okay. All right. How do you see the fight tomorrow? You mentioned the style. Randall, somebody who likes to run, hold, makes the fight ugly. How do you see the fight going?
Randall's more so as a boxer. That's what Randall is, a savvy boxer, right? He has he understands tactics. He understands when to tie up. He understands when to box, when to press forward. Got very, very long arms. Very difficult fighter to deal with. I think it's going to be an interesting fight, man. Again, I think that Polanco will definitely have to close distance. He's going to have to box in spots. He's going to have to move forward in spots. He's going to have to get aggressive. But I think he has enough tools in his bag to be able to figure it out, man. He does. And when I talk about the 147-pound weight division, it's a weak division, bro. It's a very weak division. Boots moved up. You got Barrios in the division. We just saw him against Manny Pacquiao. He laid an egg there. You got who else? Who else is there? You got Rolly. Rolly is there.
You got Rolly. You got Brian Norman, Devin Haney.
Brian Norman. He's on a upslope. He's on the climb. He's looking good. Coming off 3 consecutive knockout wins. But I wouldn't mind seeing him fight against that guy. But I think he has enough skills and now enough experience to be able to deal with any of those guys at 147. So he might just be the best 147 pounder out there right now. I'm just telling you.
That's a big statement. Lastly, I want your assessment on Yan Santana. He's someone who has shown that he has a lot of power. You spoke very highly of him on the fight you called. Talk to me about what you see in him, and what do you make of him calling out Shushu Carrington yesterday?
Yeah, look, man, his time is gonna come, and everybody has their due dates, and I like the fact that he believes that he's ready for that level right now. But little by little he'll get there. Can he deal with him now? We don't know. It's a tough proposition. Bruce Carrington is a tough fight, I believe, for any fighter. Even including the champions. He's the #1 contender for a reason. He's headlining the show, for a reason, right behind Xander Zayas. But yeah, I like him, man. I like guys that are patient. I like guys that are precise. I like guys that are thinkers, inside the ring. Very reactive. Santana, he fits those principles, or those, I would say, elements that I like in the game, man. he's always on balance. He's able to generate a lot of punching power, man. It don't matter what position he's in. That's great. Good hand speed and great timing right along with that, you know. And being a student of the game, too. I feel like he's a student. He watches boxing a lot. So, you know, I've only seen a small sample size of him, you know, and I like what I saw when I saw him. So it'll be a second look I'm gonna have at him live. So, you know, depending on, you know, how he looks, I'll give you a better assessment. But for now, that's what I see from him.
Timothy, thank you so much for your time. And thank you.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right.